Let's take a brief look at the cross-sequential or cohort-sequential research method. So the first thing to notice is that it is a combination of cross-sectional and longitudinal research. And you don't need to know the specifics of this, but one of the advantages of it is that it can help reduce the cohort effect, which is most connected to cross-sectional research. In terms of some of the weaknesses of this, if you added another box, it shares a lot of the weaknesses with longitudinal research, which have been covered in the previous podcast. Now let's just give you an example of how we can do this. So what we're doing is, let's say we're again sticking with memory. Our first study takes place in 2017. Our cohorts are groups of 20-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and 80-year-olds, right? So we have 4 cohorts, and we're giving them various memory tests. Now, by itself, that would just simply be cross-sectional research. However, what we're now actually trying to do is study them over time. So study number 2 is going to take place 10 years from now. In 10 years, we're going to study the same cohorts, but now our 20-year-olds are 30, our 40-year-olds are now 50s, our 60s are 70, and our 80s are 90. You can see some of the effects of the longitudinal research, meaning we're covering a long period of time. Some of our participants may have passed away by this time, but that's really what it is. Now, you can have study number 3 in another 10 years, study number 4 and 10 years after that. How many studies you do varies depending upon your funding and what you're trying to find out. But that would be an example of cross-sequential or cohort-sequential research.